Hello, welcome back to Monster Train. In today's episode, it's 11 a.m. I just woke up. I feel like, yeah, okay. I want to talk about yesterday's episode because I was laying in bed after finishing that episode. I went from being like unable to stay awake to awake thinking about that run. And I didn't really say this. I didn't outright say this in the video yesterday, but I could have got the infinite to go on Seraph. I'm gonna be 100% real with you. I feel like I want to disclose this to you. If I replay that combat and I think about it, I can get that infinite to go. However, mentally, I cannot get that infinite to go. Like, it's just... I'm not, honestly. Here's what I have come to the realization after that run. I don't think that I should do infinites at 3 in the morning. I called the infinite machine at 3 in the morning, sussy among us, etc. So, yeah, I don't feel bad about that run. I don't feel anything about that run. I feel like I should have played a different line, for sure. But, no, just play the infinite, he said to himself. Yeah, my greatest enemy is me, but I just wanted to talk about that. You can play it yourself if you have the fucking willpower. I do not. Alright, let's play. It's a new day. I'm a new man. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let's go. Exile Wurmkin Stygian, Plating Seal, Darkness, Chased, Shelter, Mollusk Mage, Revenge of the Darned. Let's go. We got... It's a Beetle day. I think that Beetle is one of my favorite champions. Probably one of my favorite cards, period. I just woke up. I'm off the back of an honestly horrific run yesterday. I don't think that today is a wing steel take. Maybe tomorrow, huh? Maybe tomorrow. Okay. Think about it for a second. Give me a moment. Well, one moment. No, I want to talk it through because I said to myself I wanted to talk through decisions more, and then I kind of stopped. So here's the thing. Well, let me put this in a more straightforward way. I think that Marshlord is pretty close to unlosable in this video game. The game plan is really simple and straightforward, and it works. Like he has 100% consistency because you just put a unit behind him, and then you play him, and then you hatch a big worm and kill everything. It's really good. The hardest part is Arcus. So, like, why wouldn't I pick it? I don't know, because I pick it every time. We could play Shellsmith, but I think Shellsmith specifically wants to go with a clan that has, like, 1 to 2 really good carries that can leverage the consumes, but it's also weaker to start, so... Hey, Rules of Containment. Rules of Containment, Cuddlebeard, that's a cool combo. Shellsmith is weaker to start, and, like, Shellsmith and Repeater are both weaker than... the other one. Whatever his name is. Marshlord, there it is. They're both weaker than that. But, on the upside... Mollusk Mage should go in front, it doesn't really matter. The upside of them being weaker is that they're stronger later, in theory. But what I've found lately is that the stronger later is very subjective. That's what I've been finding. I feel like they're not as strong later as I would like to see. Specifically, Shellsmith, I feel like needs to have the correct circumstance or else he's just kind of worthless. So, yeah, I can't play Echo Break. I think I will kill a Train Steward here. Because if I do that, I can get a Mollusk Mage again, who is effectively the same as a Train Steward here. Yeah, and we win. I mean, this is the thing, right? I've become a pretty big fan in Monster Train of being strong to begin with and then snowballing. And this is the champion that is strong to begin with. However, I think the caveat is that this champion is bad with default melting Exile Hellhorn. This is going on the list. I mentioned in the video, not in the actual like talking part. First of all, Hostingkin, Proclamation, Bounding Echoes. I take Hostingkin here. Purple plus Consume is good. Bounding Echoes is kind of hit or miss here. Flash Freeze, yeah. I started a list of things that I need to keep in mind for myself, and I think one of them is Wurmkin secondary starters. Oh, yeah, my unit's here. I was like, where's my unit? Here it is, it's Hot Shark. So Hot Shark kind of clashes with this run because you want to have a guaranteed play of your unit with the Marshlord, and Hot Shark is not guaranteed. However, I have rules of containment, so I will be making an exception here. I'm going to give him a large stone and he's going to go extremely wild. Plus 10 piercing. Yeah. Ooh, pardon me, that goes on revenge. Now I want to be careful. I want to make sure I don't overdo it on pack shards here. But we are... This shark is like 50% of a winning line on his own. Large stone, he needs endless, and then it's like, yo, real shit. I should play Marshlord then Echo Break. Oh well. Okay. Shark with Cuddlebeard. I'm willing to completely shift the entire plan of the run for this unit because it is so good. But I'm sure you already knew that. I'm sure I don't need to tell you that yeah, Cuddlebeard plus Titan Sentry. That's pretty good, isn't it? The rest of this run kind of, like, it's awkward because you want to put a unit behind Echo Right and then play the big ones, and the Shark is a coin flip. Sometimes he will go in front of your... Oh, he just wins. Okay. Sometimes he will draw first, basically, and then you can't play Echo Right, which is fine. We figure something else out. I take Echo Transfer. It's purple. It's good. I like it. The end. Titan's Gratitude is strongly okay. It's purple, right? And I want to pick purples, but I'm going to pick Offering Token here. So, with this setup, I think that all three of these units are okay. I think Cold Kalia is the best. Should warn you, I am still drinking my coffee this morning. I am like... It is, I woke up, I got my coffee, I sat down for Monster Train today. No more fucking around. I think I'm gonna go Cold Kalia, but it's a little close. I think it should be right. Because the big bog worm will win Relentless. So Cold Kalia finishes what the Shark starts, and then we are in a good spot. That's my feeling. I'll take Titan Sentry number 2. Okay, so what do I want on Cold Kalia? Cold Kalia is a unit that has a classic problem in Monster Train. She has 2 upgrade slots but wants 3 upgrades. Multi-Strike Quick is really good, but she needs more than 1 base attack. And I think I will give her Quick, reroll, Multi-Strike. Wow. I only did this because of the boons in the middle. This is very strong. Multi-Strike. And the reroll there is good. I think if you didn't watch it, one of the things that we talk about towards the end of the video in the Monster Train discussion roundtable thing that Cranberry did, one moment, gotta pick a buff effect, a skip, and a money effect. Yeah, one of the things that we talked about is that steel shops feel inconsistent because a lot of times you go in there and there is just nothing, whereas magic shops, the big upgrades, you can hit 2... You can have 2 or 3 of them be good, right? One of the biggest things that I think is strong about the Hot Shark is that A, he makes use of Large Stone, which is an absolute feat because only a very few number of units can willingly pick Large Stone. But B, and this is the more important bit, he makes use of Endless. So you can go into a steel shop with this shark and you can say, give me basically any upgrade, and basically any upgrade is going to be good for you. I am going to play the Cold Kalia here. I think she's better because she's in Relentless. Oh my god, I can't play Revenge! I was like, oh, this is free, I just play Revenge and get the free echoes. You can't play it! This deck needs to condense now. I need to get rid of all the Train Stewards so that I stop drawing non-purples. Because I have extract cards. I have a lot to work out here, but I think it looks okay. Ultimately, I think it looks like we have 2 sharks that are just absolutely bodying this shit. Daedalus doesn't really have much of a chance here, to be fair. Old Magic goes in, we Echo Break, and we Frozen Lance. You're almost hatched. You can see it's a very difficult feat to hatch our egg, but we'll work it out. Oh yeah, she's quick. Like, this is not a hard combat because of the sharks. Normally this would be something where we're scrambling a little bit to figure out how we're going to keep ourselves alive with this top floor, but this top floor doesn't win Relentless at all, but there's a lot of Ember Drain, or not a lot of Ember Drain, there's a lot of Frostbite going out. Yeah, he's also locked at it, so he's just 49 Frostbite forever. Okay. And a very clean combat. No one needs to tell you that Hot Shark is good, but he sure is. I should click on the collect first before I take my drink. Okay. Imagine if Symphony of the Soul also doubled debuffs on enemy units. That'd be cool. A Siren's Song is really good here. Yeah, Siren's Song is really good here because we have all this Frostbite. The enemies, it's Frostbite that's locked onto them. I should put this, because really good doesn't really give it the correct amount of gravity. I think Siren's Song is a winning pick here. However, I am not 100% sure of that. Because I feel like Unearth remains it's 2 steps towards hatching our egg, which is also good. Siren Song is really good here. It's like, it wins so much. Actually, yeah, because this wins Relentless for you too, because it just dazes the Divinity straight to hell. Yeah, I'm gonna go Siren Song. Another shark, he's everywhere, man. First of Kin is a pretty good infusion for Colcalia. Match +5 attack, yeah, I'm down. Okay, and then we're going to take... This is a draw energy run. It was draw space if I saw Shard Soul Carver, but First of Kin is better. I'm gonna go draw first. Now, this deck has a lot of uncertainty in the next 2 rings, and we want to be careful. If I lose at this point, it's fine because I've talked about it and I've made choices that feel like they matter towards making this not so bad. That's my feeling. Oh, Light's Gift is like... Damn, dude. That's too bad. I mean, it's great, don't get me wrong. It's extremely good, but it means that my quick is kind of wasted. That's fine, though. You can't know that's coming up. Alright, we're gonna go Marshlord 2. Now, here's the thing. We're gonna go to this temple, and we're going to make the Shark Self-Infusion. It puts us very high on our packed shards, but, like, this is worth it. This is something that makes the run much stronger. Also, we are not to the point where Colcalia doesn't fit on the floor yet, so my ordering problem doesn't matter until the end. Firelight Master. If I had Endless, I would feel a lot better about this, but I do not. So what we're gonna do... This is okay. The egg is 1 space, right? Yeah, I just wanted to see that. Just wanted to be sure of that, because I was like, just pretty sure of that, but I wasn't 100%. This deck's biggest problem is the echoes. It's a real struggle, but other than that, we're okay, I think. The thing is, it's awkward through the mid-game, but this shark should carry us, and then we will power out into the end game. What I actually want to do here is I want to skip the shark. Yeah, I don't want to play him right now. I want him to be full health in Relentless. Also got hit for 5 there, not a problem. I want the shark to be a full health Relentless menace. I am 1 away from hatching him here. What a shame. It's okay. We take, what, this is a 12? It's fine. I'm fully expecting to get hit a little bit here. It's not an issue. I could even play First of Kin. Our egg is out. Yeah, it's fine. I'm going for the big shelter of 8 armor. That's 24 armor, which is good. We should draw the shark here. Yes, okay. Now, give me 1 second here to think about this. This is one of those things that conceptually I always struggle to grasp. Is it better to play the shark bottom or middle floor? I think it has to be bottom floor. So, here's the thought. Here, let me walk you through the full idea. The shark takes more damage on the bottom floor slightly, because all we care about is the number of times he gets hit in Relentless. The number of rounds doesn't matter. We're stacking Frostbite so that this boss dies on top floor faster. That's ultimately what we care about. You get 1 more round of Frostbite because of being on bottom floor. You get 1 less round, slightly, I think, because of the 2 marksmen, who accelerate the turn slightly, but then the boss walks up and has more attack anyway, so it has to be better to go bottom floor here. We can just end our turn, and yeah, the boss takes like 300 damage, so yeah, okay. I think that this was the correct line. I did indeed think this run through, or this combat through, and we are going to be okay, it looks like. And that's good. And so, with this we took 16 and we're not too bad off. God, I need purples that aren't too energy, man. I can't play Ancient Resonance here. It's also completely worthless. I have so much AoE. This is overkill. No, I can't play an Extract 3 card either. Okay, here we go. Crystalline Seeds. Now there's the perfect card for us. 0 energy, purple, and consume. It doesn't get any better. What spell would I upgrade here? I would upgrade Old Magic. What would I duplicate here? This card, Echo Transfer. Or actually, probably Old Magic. Now that I think about it. Because it doesn't cost 1 Echo, and Echoes are in high demand. I'm gonna go left. The downside is I'm getting a new card that is not purple. The upside is I'm getting a new card that is good. I'm gonna take the Horde as well. Lightstone Casing is okay. No, it's like, what the hell am I gonna... Oh, I'm gonna use it for Siren Song. Yeah. Might be. I should be going to these magic shops. I should be hunting for the Siren Song upgrade, actually. I forgot that I'm trying to play around it. It's okay. It's okay. Where is it? Here it is. Yeah. I'm kind of cold. It's like, it's a little chilly out today. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna put a jacket on. Or a hoodie, I should say. Alright. Much better. Let's continue. So where are we? It's only been like 2 minutes, so we're here. I just want to review for myself. Okay. So we have a choice to make in the next ring. I don't necessarily think that the duplicate was wrong, but I don't love it either. Harvesters of Death with spikes. How much damage does this combat do? I don't think it does enough for me to turn the spikes off. Yeah, that's pretty good. So, first of all, let's see what the card draw is. Yeah, nice draw. Get this First of Kin out of here. I'm at 100 pack shards, and I will have to figure out if I want to go to 100 pack shards now or later. Just a quick look at the temple. So Shark goes mid-floor. The idea is that we want to minimize the amount of times he has to get hit ahead of Relentless. Sweet Boss might give me trouble. No Endless here is a problem, I think, more accurately. And so ultimately it comes down to I probably shouldn't have taken the spikes because this puts me in this weird position now, but I wanted the money. I'm trying to push the envelope here a little bit, but I may have pushed too far. We'll see. Because like I think I need the Shark to win Relentless for me, but I'm not sure. Enough echoes. Because the problem here is that Clocalia kills herself, and I use my echoes, which I need to spend on shelter. It's tough, isn't it? It's a real tough one that I put myself into, once again. But I guess the question ends up being, do I need Clocalia? And the answer is actually, probably not. Just have to shift the game plan a little bit here. Just a touch, we change up our ideas. We go Lance, and she actually lives thanks to the very good draw here. And we get a 55 times 2. I lose my Frostbite here? 22, he gets 1 round in. Okay. Fine. Revenge of the Darned does very little, although it does something if I bring it down here now that I look at it. It goes and kills this guy. That's useful. Oh, I do get hit though for that. 10 damage. I think it's important though. I think it's saving me damage overall. Okay. I mean, I put myself in a terrible position here. However, one hero rises to the occasion. First of Kin, go get him, brother. 64 damage. He tried, you know? He tried. He gave it a good attempt, alright? Don't shit on him. He tried his best, okay? It's a lifesteal issue, that's all. What do I have coming up? I have Old Magic, Lance, Echo Break. Gotta play the Shelter and go up to 60. Oh, it's okay. I thought that was gonna be a lot worse, but I guess it is 160 on the damage front here, and he is dazed. Really? No, the difference is that he does 14. This boss doesn't do a lot of damage. The big thing about this boss is the lifesteal, but the lifesteal is offset by the frostbite, so that's why that's okay. But that should have been a little worse, for sure. Although, if it was Self-Made Harpy, I would have just not played the Shark. I played the Shark because I felt like he needed to fight the waves instead of the boss. Either of the other bosses, I would not play the Shark. Echo Seedling is also a very good payoff, so we take those. Return Soul, what a great card. The game is really showing us a lot of Frostbite. I don't think I'm going to be picking Glacial Seal here, though. I will take a Crystalline Seeds. Etch to move closer to hatching the egg is good. Okay, this is probably the most important decision of the run, and it's actually pretty easy because there's no magic shop in the next ring. We go to the magic shop. Check the caverns first. I don't know, I'm feeling it today. Purge a card, gain a card. Sure. I need to get rid of, like, Mollusk Mage, right? Yeah, I need to cut out things like this. Random rare. Siren Song is good. Echoes of the Past is good. What else is there? Wurmkin Etchings is okay. Any of the spell damaging cards are good, like 3-hit card, Ancient Synergy is good. I think that both are good. It's hard to pick a bad one. I'm gonna go Stygian. Yeah, Ancient Synergy is good. I have to take energy anyway, so it's not a big loss. Alright. Holdover. Huge. So we're gonna go Holdover and -1 for Siren's Song. That's a winner right there. I think it's... Okay, let me look at the temple before I go on here. Value Stone Intrinsic. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I should do the First of Kin after Arcus. I think I'll die if I do it now. So I'm just gonna chill. I'm gonna take it easy here. We'll do it afterwards. I think that's fine. So let me reroll. Plus 10 is what I was looking at. I was looking at plus 10 Revenge. I think it's right. Reroll. I think -1 Ancient Synergy. And I actually think another plus 10 on Revenge is good. This card now does 70 piercing, which kills every armor enemy except for the 100 health ones. Of which there are not a lot. Oh, it's Mollusk Mage. Get the hell out of here, brother. You're done. Okay, I think that if we live Arcus, we will beat the game. I'm pretty sure the hardest part of this run is fighting Arcus now. Is he stealth? I think he is not stealth, which is helpful as well. Oh, he is stealth. Fuck you, Arcus. We do get Siren Song, though. So Siren Song is going to do a lot of our work here for us. Does Arcus always spawn with stealth? I wonder. 2 Frozen Lances or 1 First of Kin. I think First of Kin is just a dead card. I've been playing, not conservatively because I've played very aggressively in this early game, but I've been playing trying to just keep myself alive to land a good First of Kin infusion when it's pertinent. It hasn't been pertinent yet. There's no reason to hold on to this. I mean, I guess I could... Actually, 24 Frostbite might have been worthwhile to hold on to there, or just put it on Arcus. Not 100% sure. Oh, there's the problem. You got me, you got me. As I showed off earlier, though, I don't really need Cold Kalia right now, so it's fine. I do just find myself in this weird position of not really having anything to do, though, now. I did miss something there. I forgot that he goes up in size when he hatches. Of course, of course. Okay. It's fine. It's fine, I think. So ultimately what this is now is I don't really have anything that I care to play. So what I... Like, Shelter sucks to lose here. I need to daze the boss, I think. Well, actually, no, I don't. No, I do not. 3 days here makes no difference, I feel. We can just put it away. We can go... the Shelter's really bad. We're gonna play the Shelter, but I don't think it's worth it. It's just freeze him. Frostbite is the win condition. I have to put up enough Frostbite to kill the boss. And if I lose it, we fix it, it's fine. I know what to do to make this better. But I think we will win. It's a definite mistake to have messed up my old Kalia like that, but... No. I'm gonna hold it. That was a wrong idea. I was like, oh yeah, I put armor on the shark. No, I don't. No, fucking no. Absolutely not. 65 times 2. It's fine. I mean, ultimately, the difference is just the frostbite that I'm missing out on because I don't play Cold Kalia here more than anything else. This is days that I think does matter. I think this one matters. This is a really important turn to make sure we optimize. And the optimize is Siren Song, Lance, Ancient Synergy. That's a big turn. You get a lot for that. I mean, we got like 300 damage off the boss, plus 2 dazed. At this point, I should stop playing Siren Song to try and get more actual attack and shelter damage out. Now, Shark eats all the days, which is why I wasn't so concerned about it. But we have a lot of Frostbite on this guy. We're gonna go Echo Break. I think the Flash Freeze is more important, and then the Shelter is good. And I think we should have it. Yeah, I think we are fine. So you're at 80, 29, what was it, 58, 78, 87, right? 87 is the number that I have to reach, I believe, which I do when I play Shelter. 29, it's 30 minus 3, or 90 minus 3, sorry. So 87, you're at 80, I play Shelter, I win the game. Got it. Okay, cool. Solid. I was correct. Again, don't get me wrong. It was a mistake to not play the Cold Kalia. But, much like the combat before this, she's not mission critical because Cuddlebeard plus a few Frostbite cards wins you the game. I think that if I had to play that combat again, now that I have seen it play out in the wrong way, I would play the Frostbite on the boss and not hatch the egg on turn 1. But... kind of forgot about the etch effect. It happens. I will be taking none of these cards. You could maybe make a case for Deep Offering, but I'm a hater. I'm a big hater of Deep Offering. Alright, everyone. Bow your heads. Endless. Amen. Oh, not multi-strike. Give it a sec. I need to make sure that there's no way that I can apply that multi-strike here. Too bad I can't, like, take the quick out. It's fine, it's fine. Okay, what do I get rid of now? Most of my non-purples are gone. The Flash Freeze is very good. Offering Token is a non-card. I guess I just start killing Frozen Lance off. Or Echo Break, one of those two, probably. I'm gonna shoot a Frozen Lance pair. Yeah, we could do 1 and 1. Fine. Alright. Endless, endless. I need endless. Hey, you just you sing the song, you do a little chant, the game says, here you go, boss. Thank you, Monster Train. Now then, as I said, Marshlord 3, I wonder if it's wrong. What if it's wrong to take Marshlord 3? Hang on, I'm gonna take a drink, one moment. So what's wrong about it? Well, so it's a coin flip now. If I play Marshlord 3, I have a chance to miss the Cold Kalia. That's what it is, because if I draw Shark on turn 1, I cannot play Cold Kalia on the floor behind Marshlord because Bog Deep Cocoon is 3 space. So, like, what if I just played Repeater? Here's the thing, and I wanna clarify this one. I think that I have never been in a position like this before where I actually think about this sort of an idea. Specifically, the position is I'm playing Marshlord, but Marshlord 3... I'm playing Marshlord, but there was a second unit shown to me that was too good for me to skip it, and I think that that unit... There's only one unit I can think of, because the idea of Marshlord is you go one unit plus Marshlord. You play like Clocalia plus Marshlord 3, build the deck around Etching to make the Bog Deep Cocoon live forever, so that, and the unit behind cleans up whatever's behind, whatever doesn't die to the Bog Deep Cocoon, right? There's exactly one unit I can think of that makes me go, I think I'll make the sacrifice, and it is Hot Shark. Every other unit I'm like, whatever, who cares? But like, this guy, he goes hard. So, in this specific case, and especially with Cuddlebeard, I think I put it all on the Shark. I'm gonna go Repeater. And I don't really care, but the Repeater also gives us +5 per turn through the First of Kin, which is nice. So, I think that this is the correct play, because it takes me out of the realm of, oops, I missed, right? That's the idea. It takes me out of the realm of, whoopsies, I drew wrong. But there's also a chance that I win 3 coin flips in a row, and then it's like a waste of my time. It's a waste of an upgrade, basically. But, uh-oh. It's fine, it's fine. I'm sure it won't. Surely I'll miss a coin flip in this run. Surely. I'm bad at flipping coins. Now, the Shark is, like, absurdly important to killing the backline and the front line. The Shark is absurdly important, period. He's the whole run. I can hatch the egg right now with Crystalline Seeds, which is good. I will do it. And then, the important thing to do here is pick this enemy, the Wiltwings. I guess it's not that important because Clocalia has Sweep, actually. Might be, that's not that important. But we do get a Crystalline Seeds every turn, which is pretty good. How you doing down there, buddy? Good. I'm not going to curate the pool. I'm going to take whatever I get here. I don't think I have the capacity to care on this run. There's no real, like, whatever Echo Ray gives me is going to be a benefit to us. That's the philosophy. It doesn't really matter what it is. Dude, what a crazy Shark turn. What the hell? I didn't really realize that he tears this combat apart if he has Endless. Hadn't really thought of it, I guess. Yeah, the idea is pretty simple. Whatever I get is whatever I get. +5 is +5. And that's all I care about. The Shark is going to do a majority of the heavy lifting here, regardless. I'm not even going to bother with Siren Song, because it slows me down. This combat is extremely won, so the only thing that I have to think about now is min-maxing my money. I don't want to play a holdover card because I want to give myself a chance to see Old Magic another time. These guys all die, by the way. They're 14 Frostbite. They're all dead. 101 times 2, pretty good. 101 times 2 Sweep quick with a little bit of Frostbite in there. Pretty good. We can Return Soul. I think that it's unlikely that I will see both of them in the next 2 turns, so we Return Soul one of the cards and maybe we get it back. Well, one of the money cards, I should say. Maybe we get another one. Skip the Shark, I don't want it. I want the money. I'm here for the money. Although, I should play the Shark. I'm looking at it again, I'm like, hang on a minute. I'm actually not 100% on this Trampler not killing me. Apparently he dies in 1 round. What the hell? Wait, how does he take so much damage? No way. Oh, yeah, I guess he sure does. He actually dies in 3 hits from the Clocalia, but first round is dazed, second round is quick. Or first round is dazed, third round is quick, so he only swings once. That makes sense. I will skip. I do not want to play Soul Siphon. Drawing that card turn 1 is a tragedy. I think that you can make a case for Unnamed Tome here. Yeah, silencing enemies is good. What do I want? I want magic, I guess. Double stack is cool for Siren Song or something like that. I don't know. We go Magic Shop, sure. There's just not a whole lot I want to duplicate at this point. I'm gonna cut out Echo Break Frozen Lance once again. Double stack. An interesting idea, to be sure. Base Charge and Case Divinity are both really good. In Case Divinity is a for sure. Base Charge is a little more uncertain. I don't think I need it. It's okay, but like in Case Divinity, if I was the worm, if I was Bogworm, I would probably take this. But without Bogworm, I think I'm good. So let's reroll. Trader's Quill is great. 30 damage every turn guaranteed. Solid. Okay. -1 for Ancient Synergy. I want a +20 consume for Frozen Lance. I know, but I don't care about the consumes. It's fine. The double stack Siren Song I think is a little bit too expensive for me. 1 energy per turn for this, plus 1 energy per turn for Shark is too much. That's 2 of my energy tied up. So let's double stack -1 a Shelter instead. Shelter, where'd you go? There it is. Fine with me. And we can... +10 Ancient Synergy is fine. Removal. I guess there's no reason to keep offering token at this point, but like it doesn't hurt me, you know? It's never gonna be like, oh, I played offering token and discarded a card that I didn't want to discard. I'm always gonna have like a dead weight or something, so what do I care? That's a great point. You know what card I should get rid of? Probably Flash Freeze. It did its job. I'm gonna cut a Frozen Lance, but I think that Flash Freeze has enough uses to stay in. But it's close, because Flash Freeze did a great job with the Cuddlebeard of taking me through the first, like, 7 combats, but against Chase Seraph and the Divinity, who will both be completely removing Frostbite, it is worthless. Well, roughly worthless. I don't want to say worthless, but, like, you know. It's not super good. I guess I play 3 Shelters here. Oh no, it's okay. I play 1 Shelter, and then I play Hosting Kin on Echo Right. I want to keep the egg in the front. And I play double stack Shelter, and there you go. That's fine. I want to play the Shelters so that Echo Right brings back the Shelters. And we will go Shark mid-floor again. Some Echoes, not too shabby here. What do you want to play? You want to play Siren Song? I actually think it's better to play the Ancient Synergy here than it is the Shelter, because I'll get another Shelter. I'll see it again. I have 2 more in the consume pile, so there's no problem with that. Now I probably can start to say I won't see them again, but that's fine. 12. Oh, I missed 4 armor here. That doesn't hurt me. But yeah, you can see here now. This is if this hasn't been illustrated to you very well because I haven't really focused on it. Cuddlebeard plus a self-infused Hot Shark plus Siren Song here. It basically what it does is Frostbite now extends our Pyre damage by the amount of Frostbite the enemy has. So this enemy with 4 dazed takes 320 damage because it's 88 times 4. It's not quite 320. It's like 352 actually before they even get to take a turn. With 6 dazed, if I had double stacked the Siren Song, it would be much higher. It would be a lot higher. But yeah, it's basically just the enemies will never hurt me now, and we can actually ascend them and have him mean something on Seraph because Light's Gift gets taken out by Seraph. He knocks out the Light's Gift. I'm gonna play the Unnamed Tome. Nah, I'm gonna hold it. It actually does matter though because we don't want to take damage for free. Although the quick sweep actually just stops everything but 290s, so it's interesting to look at, I think. Prefer to not lose my energy here. Thank you. Keep working on the edge. This is definitely another one of those situations where we are looking at what do I want to call this? It takes a village, I guess is one way to put it. It takes a village to scale a sweeper. Sweepers, they need a little bit of help, and this is the little bit of help I'm giving her. She has +5s, 2 +10s, and a +15. The +5s are from etches, and those are adding up alongside the +10s. One thing that I would actually really love for Monster Train, I know it's probably not going to happen, but It would be extremely helpful to me if I could see at the end of a combat, hold on, 40 times 3. I actually get hit if I Siren Song this. It's not worth it. Don't mindlessly do it. It would be really cool if I could see specifically how much each source of attack was giving her, right? Like, how much did she get from Etches? How much did she get from plus 15? How much did she get from plus 10? I don't know if you could actually do that, but it would be cool. Phase 3 is you take 120 plus 33. You take 153. Okay, I still get hit. You can Siren Song in the Pyre. He's lower on overall damage taken because of it being a very weak wave, and also the Frostbite's getting halved, don't forget. So, like, we don't really want to Siren Song this either. I probably will anyway. It's like... I play Shelter. Yeah, I get hit. Don't do it. There's no reason to take damage if I'm not in danger. I am the danger. I can't say that. I haven't watched that show. You watch Breaking Bad? I watched like a season of it and I went, I don't think this is for me. It was fine, but I wasn't hooked, you know? It's one of those shows where I'm like, I get that it's the point. 100%, I want you to understand. I get that it's the point, but I just didn't like Walter White. I don't think he's a very... He's a piece of shit, and that's the point. I get it, but like, I don't know. I don't really want to watch that because I watch very little in terms of television and movies, so I ended up turning it off. Well, not turning it off. I finished the season and I went, okay, I'm good. I've seen what I wanted to see here. Remove the temptation of Siren Song from my eyes. Good fight. Yeah, Cocalia's doing enough, and again, we have an easier fight versus the Divinity, I think, because he's always there. But there is a little bit of an uncertainty that I didn't talk about, which is I could miss all of my survival options, and then the Divinity kills Cocalia turn 2. I think the odds are pretty heavily against that for a lot of reasons. Yeah, one of them is I could just draw the Shark, right? One of them is if I draw the Shark, that's not even an issue. Shark goes mid-floor because these enemies have damage shield. Do not play all 3. Play 1 or 2, do not play 3. Don't play 3. I cannot play 1 more. Do not play 1 more. Hold it in. Yeah, one of the reasons this is okay is because I'll draw her on turn 2 sometimes, so my range is much higher to draw a card that keeps Colcalia alive. Not a guarantee, though. It's a little bit of an uncertainty still. By no means are we guaranteed. It would be a darn shame to lose like this, but it can happen. I'm losing damage over time if I take that. Okay. I have 3 cards I can hit, and if they're all in the bottom 7, then it's a shame, isn't it? We drew a Shelter. We're fine. Okay, I am definitely silencing down here. That's not a question. I'm just gonna do it. There's no reason to hold it. I don't have Incance or anything, and I would like to draw the silence again if possible. Following this, we have a few ideas here. First of all, let's play the easy stuff. Frozen Lance is fine. So the interesting question is, do I think that Echo Right is worth keeping alive? If I don't, then I just revenge him, get the extra Echo, and then pay out an even bigger Shelter. I think Echo Right is definitely worth keeping alive, by the way, but just worth thinking about for a minute. Take a second to think about it for yourself, see if you would do it. I think that the random card per turn is worthwhile, so. But it's a little close. I think that sometimes you could skip it there and be fine. I mean, I think you could skip it there and be fine as well, I should say. It's not a sometimes. I think you would be okay, but I should actually focus on getting the Shelters back now. Yeah. You're right. Because I actually am taking a lot of damage to Spikes. There. Not here. The Spikes enemy dies. This wave is a nothing wave. Oh yeah, that's right. Hey, remember the entire goddamn game plan for the Divinity survival? I almost forgot. I took this card. See, it was the bottom card in my deck, so I kind of forgot I had it. Yeah, that's right. Thank you, Siren Song. It's just a great example of making sure that you have multiple answers to your problems in this game, because sometimes Monster Train says, hey, fuck you. And you don't get to do anything about it. You get to go, thanks, Monster Train, you too, buddy. Thank you, Monster Train, I agree. Fuck me. You're right. Did I lose damage for that? No, I think he was at 340 before. This isn't damage that I care about taking. I have Frostbite on him. He's going to hit me for like 1 round. Yeah, he's going to hit me 1 round. It's fine. If you Siren Song here, it's 94 times 4. 360-ish. So actually pretty similar in terms of damage taken. He would get hit twice, I think. But this is a W for sure. Nice little run to put together, I think. Oh, Shark died early, so I don't get to Siren Song this, but doesn't matter because my mind. How is this dying? I don't have trample. 101 times 2 is 202. Oh yeah, you know what? 202, 40, 40, and then 55, and then the Frostbite plus the Reap from the Kinhost Pupa, I think, is what kills here. I'm actually really curious. I don't want to really touch the state of this combat. I guess I'm going to have to. I really just wanted to let that play out and go, really? That's kind of crazy. Yeah, now it's a for sure, but I'm surprised. I'm going to put Consume on Echo Transfer here. It doesn't really matter. We're in the clear now. The Divinity is going to be super dazed and we're going to crush. I haven't been getting to play Siren Song because the waves have not had a lot of Frostbite, but I do get to Siren Song this wave. 2 damage. I can Ancient Synergy if I care. I do kind of care, but I also already got hit, so it's not like I'm losing a perfect combat or anything. I'm just gonna make the play that gets us closer to winning, because ultimately, let's not get cocky, you know? The Divinity can sometimes surprise you in Relentless. Specifically Sweep versus a unit that has very little HP can surprise you in Relentless. Here's the play. If I want to guarantee the victory, I go Siren Song, Return Soul, Siren Song. Let's do it. Yeah. It's 9 damage, but now it is absolutely impossible for me to ever die here. It might have been impossible before. I'm not counting that though. I'm not going to count it out. I'm just going to go ahead and put 5 days on the Divinity and say, or sorry, 8 days on the Divinity and say, yep, that's a GG right there. Good fight, everyone. Very enjoyable run. What I want to note here, though, there's one thing that I think is worthwhile to mention. I don't feel like the Revenge of the Damned did as much as I expected it to in this run. So specifically I took it to kill tanks, and I didn't need that. Like, it was fine. It's not like it's bad to take +10s on that card or anything, but it just didn't do anything. Because usually what I guess it would do there is ping off backliners with Spell Shield on them with the piercing, but yeah, whatever. It's a fun one. It's really interesting to dual path Echo Right in a way that I haven't before. I thought, anyway. Very, very enjoyable to me to think about that and go, oh yeah, and then have it work out. Alright. Thank you for watching. Much better than yesterday's episode because I'm awake. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.